Great ones, I am Shehkti of Lyra, touching your hearts in this precious interval of evolving energies. Today we greet you with great love, strength, and clarity from the light of Lyra. We speak now directly into your hearts, for the timeline you have long awaited is no longer distant. Indeed, the moment of the great solar event is at hand. The cosmic clock has turned, the energies are set. What was foretold now unfolds. Let this message resonate as truth in your bones, empowering you with readiness, courage, and wisdom for the sacred journey ahead. Hear us well, dear ones. The timeline for the great solar flash is now anchored firmly in the quantum field of your reality. The sequence of events leading to this magnificent solar event has been locked into place by divine decree. Your sun, Sol, is actively preparing for this grand flash of light. From our vantage point beyond linear time, we witness that the culmination is inevitable and unfolding. The momentum of this event can no longer be delayed or diverted. It is as certain as dawn after the longest night. Many of you have sensed this in your hearts. You have worked tirelessly across lifetimes to elevate Earth's frequency, anchoring light and envisioning a new golden age. Rejoice, for those efforts have succeeded. The ascension timeline is fully go. Even now, the timeline is active. The cosmic gears are in motion. We emphasize, it is not a distant someday. It is happening now. Each moment, the solar event draws closer in your linear experience. Expect it any day, but do not slip into anxiety or obsessive waiting. Paradoxically, the more you wait for it, the more you push it away from your present awareness. Release the energy of waiting and embrace living in the now moment instead. Treat each day as sacred preparation, as if the event were to happen today, because energetically, it is already happening. When you live fully in the present, you align perfectly with the unfolding divine plan. Trust that the cosmic timing is perfect. The sun will release its divine flash at the exact right moment, coordinated with the highest good of all. Until then, live boldly and consciously. Be ready, but not restless. Be vigilant, but also at peace. This is the balance we encourage you to hold. A deep cosmic indicator emerges on your sun. Right now, a massive coronal hole, the largest observed in solar cycle 25, has turned Earth-facing, sending streams of high-speed solar wind toward your planet. Very soon you will start to experience these powerful energies interacting with your magnetosphere, bringing geomagnetic disturbances and heightened energetic fluctuations. Understand this clearly. This event is a powerful precursor, a catalyst of the solar flash. Your sun is awakening fully, preparing for the enormous influx of divine energy it will soon release. The universe speaks to you through this event, signaling that the hour draws near. You may experience heightened physical symptoms, emotional waves, or psychic phenomena as these solar energies flow in. Ground yourselves firmly. Embrace these energies not with fear, but with gratitude, for they carry activation codes essential for your ascension process. For many years, starseeds and lightworkers have striven to catalyze awakening on Earth. You organized global meditations, prayers, grid work, and countless efforts to trigger the event or accelerate the timeline. We, the Lyrans, and many in the higher realms watched in love as you fervently tried to ignite the change. We now give you this clear directive. You no longer need to trigger anything. That mission is complete. The ascension dominoes have already fallen. The cosmic mechanism is engaged. The event is now inevitable. Release any residual feeling that you are not doing enough to make it happen. Release the burden of forcing or activating the final breakthrough. Your role now shifts from initiator to receiver. This is crucial to understand. The divine plan is in motion of its own accord. Your task is to prepare your mind, body, and spirit to receive the incoming waves of light gracefully. Consider a gardener who has planted seeds and tended the soil diligently. When rain clouds finally gather on the horizon, the gardener does not need to poke the clouds or force the rain. They simply make sure the soil is ready to absorb the coming downpour. In the same way, dear starseed, make yourself ready to absorb the deluge of divine light. Cleanse your inner soil of doubt, fear, or hesitation. Open your arms wide to the universe and say, "Yes, I am ready to receive." The era of striving and triggering is ending. The era of allowing and embodying begins. Know that it is safe now to relax into trust. All that is unfolding is by the decree of Source, in concert with Gaia and the collective soul of humanity. You have earned this inevitable victory of light through your lifetimes of service. So step back from the notion of doing and embrace being. Be receptive, be humble, be grateful. Be as a chalice, upturned to the heavens, ready to catch the rain of light. We promise you, not a drop meant for you shall be missed. As the timeline activates and the event approaches, a great irony emerges. Though you expect a monumental change soon, your greatest ally is to be found in deep presence, here and now. We say again, stop waiting and start living. Do not put your life on hold for a future moment, however magnificent that moment will be. All of your power is in the present. The now is your point of mastery, the only point from which you can navigate what is coming. Many of you find yourselves looking at the sky each day, wondering, is it today, tomorrow, next week? This anticipation is natural, but we urge you to transform anticipation into appreciation. Instead of anxiously scanning for what's next, ground into what is. Feel the wind, the sun, the earth under your feet today. Engage with your daily life with newfound passion and gratitude, as if you were already living in the post-event world. In truth, living as if ascended now magnetizes that reality into being. Remember, ascension is not an escape from the present. It is a deeper presence within the present. Each now moment offers an opportunity to embody the qualities of the higher dimension you seek: peace, joy, unity, creativity, love. Do not say, "I will be joyful after the event," or "I will serve after I ascend." Choose to radiate those frequencies now, and by doing so, you collapse the timeline, bringing heaven to earth in real time. Living in the now also means being attuned to inner guidance, moment by moment. The universe is speaking to you constantly, through signs, synchronicities, intuitive nudges. When you are fully present, you notice these subtle guideposts and can flow with grace. If you are always mentally projecting into an imagined future event, you may miss the gentle voice of spirit, whispering the next step for you today. Beloved ones, the event is not a finish line to cross. It is an ever-unfolding expansion that begins in your heart now. By mastering presence, you ensure that when the solar flash occurs in the outer world, you meet it with inner stillness and readiness. Be like an enlightened warrior, calm, centered, and utterly in the moment, prepared for anything. In this state, whether the event happens in the next hour or in a month, you are already living in alignment with it. This is sovereignty. This is mastery. We wish to clarify that the age of striving to activate or trigger the event has ended. Starseeds, your dedicated work in anchoring high frequencies has succeeded. The cosmic dominoes are already falling. Your role has shifted. The event is coming, and nothing can stop it. Your sacred task now is simply to prepare to receive the influx of light with grace, clarity, and openness. Release the notion of needing to do more. Instead, open your hearts fully and affirm, "I am ready to receive the divine influx." Allow the cosmic energies to do their sacred work within you. This is a time of receptivity, surrender, and trust. The wave of divine energy from the solar flash will naturally awaken dormant aspects of your consciousness, ancient star memories, and latent spiritual gifts. Relax into trust and let the divine cosmic dance unfold within you. Attune yourselves, dear starseeds, to an imminent massive influx of spiritual downloads. Over the next 7 of your days, many of you will receive a torrent of higher light codes, insights, and revelations streaming in from the cosmos. This is a direct result of the active event timeline and the sun's heightened activity. As the solar energies intensify, they carry encoded information, packets of divine intelligence, meant to activate your dormant potentials. Some of you have already begun to feel this. Sudden epiphanies, vivid dreams, spontaneous knowing, or bursts of creativity and inspiration that seem to come from beyond. These are the downloads we speak of. In the coming week, expect these to amplify significantly, particularly for those who have prepared their vessel through meditation, inner work, and maintaining a high vibration. The floodgates of cosmic knowledge are about to open. You might experience this as an information overload feeling or tingling at the crown of your head, the area of your crown chakra, as it expands to receive the light codes. Beloved starseeds, you have come far along the path of spiritual mastery. Yet, true mastery extends far beyond intellectual understanding. Many teachings speak of knowing spiritual truths. Fewer speak clearly of embodying and living those truths moment by moment. The time has come to distinguish clearly between intellectual knowledge and embodied wisdom. You may have studied spiritual principles deeply, yet spiritual mastery requires these truths to become your living consciousness. Knowing truth conceptually is the first essential step, but spiritual mastery is achieved when you no longer merely know truth. You become the living embodiment of that truth. Therein lies true healing, true teaching, and authentic spiritual power. Mastery is born from deep, ongoing inner practice. It arises from your willingness to face each illusionary power, be it fear, illness, limitation, or external conditions, and affirm with absolute clarity, there is only one power, and that power is source within me. As you repeatedly assert and embody this truth, the illusions of external power fade. In your stillness and silence, an inner knowing emerges. You are one with the divine, and that truth alone is your strength, protection, health, and infinite supply. This process cannot be rushed or intellectualized. You must live it, breathe it, and anchor it deeply in your daily life. Spiritual mastery is not achieved by mere repetition of sacred words, but by their constant, authentic application. True masters heal and teach through the quality of their consciousness, not merely through their words. When confronted with external appearances of illness, scarcity, or conflict, remind yourselves continually, Spirit is the only true cause, power, and law. I need not fear appearances. They have no true substance. Divine Source alone is my reality. Pause, breathe, wait patiently until your inner being aligns deeply with this truth. When you feel the release, clarity, or intuitive response from within, you will have activated true spiritual power. Healing yourself and others becomes natural and effortless when your consciousness consistently resides in this truth. It is this inner consciousness, not intellectual concepts, that truly heals, teaches, and uplifts humanity. Your presence becomes healing. Your words become activating. Your life itself becomes the teaching. We wish now to provide practical guidance to complement the high-level insights. An ascension of this magnitude affects all layers of your being. Thus, preparation is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. By tending to each aspect, you move through this transition with grace and strength. Let us outline key areas of focus. 1. Physical vessel care. In the days and weeks ahead, prioritize your body's well-being. Your body is the sacred temple housing your soul and the conduit for light. Simple practices will greatly assist. Eat high-vibrational foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, pure water that nourish and cleanse. Get gentle exercise to keep energy flowing, and ensure you rest deeply. You may be intuitively drawn to detoxify or simplify your diet. Listen to that inner guidance. The lighter your physical vessel, the more light it can hold. Many will experience physical ascension symptoms, ringing ears, surges of energy, dizziness, aches. Know that these are temporary adjustments. Support your body with salt baths, grounding in nature, and energy-healing modalities if needed. Treat your body lovingly. It is doing miraculous work by upgrading at the cellular level. Two, emotional mastery. The intensifying energies can stir up old emotional patterns for final clearing. You might find yourself cycling through emotions rapidly. Joy one moment, frustration or sadness the next. Do not judge yourself for this. Emotions are energy in motion, and they are surfacing to be acknowledged and released. Practice gentle self-observation. When a wave of emotion comes, breathe and let it move through you without clinging to the story. If tears come, let them cleanse you. If anger arises, find a healthy outlet, like vigorous movement or journaling, rather than projecting it onto others. Cultivate compassion for yourself and those around you. All are feeling the pressure in their own way. Remember, the heart is expanding for the whole collective, and you as an empathic starseed may feel not only your own emotions, but also those of the collective. Regularly center in your heart, perhaps with a hand on your chest, and affirm, all is well. I allow these energies to pass and return to my center of love. Your emotional resilience is the calm eye within the storm of collective transmutation. Three, mental clarity and focus. The mind can be a doubter and a trickster during times of great change. Fear-based thoughts or old limiting beliefs may try to reassert control as a defense against the unknown. We advise cultivating mental discipline and clarity. Utilize tools such as mindfulness or mantra repetition to gently redirect runaway thoughts. For instance, when you catch the mind spiraling into what-if anxieties or skeptical dismissals, pause. Take a deep breath and witness the thought without attaching. Then consciously introduce a higher thought, such as a simple affirmation, I trust the divine plan, or I am safe and all unfolds perfectly. This isn't denial of challenges, but rather aligning your mind with higher truth. Additionally, feed your mind with inspiring, soul-nourishing content, uplifting books, music, messages like these, and avoid excessive media that fuels fear or distraction. Some may also experience bursts of scattered thinking or memory lapses as old 3D mental grids dissolve. Be patient with yourself. The new 5D mental operating system is heart-mind coherence. Practice shifting attention to the heart when overthinking occurs. Over time, your mind will learn to serve the wisdom of the heart, and clarity will dawn like never before. Four, spiritual connection and faith. Deepen your spiritual practices in whatever form resonates. Prayer, meditation, visualization, chanting, communing with nature, or simply sitting in silent awareness. The goal is to keep your conscious connection to Source strong and steady. In the accelerated energies, spiritual growth can be astonishingly fast. Long-standing blocks can dissolve in an instant of grace. Approach each practice not as a chore, but as a joyous reunion with the divine. Ask your guides, angels, and higher self for assistance daily. They eagerly await your invitation to help. Strengthening your vertical connection, you with your soul source, will act as your anchor and compass through any external upheaval. When the outer world shifts dramatically, those rooted in spirit will remain unshaken, shining the light for others. Also, cultivate faith, a deep trust in the benevolence of this process. Faith is your antidote to fear. Even if you don't see how everything will play out, affirm that it will be wonderful. The universe has brought you this far. It will not abandon you at the threshold of a new dawn. Your faith itself helps manifest the highest outcome. By balancing these practical steps with your spiritual knowing, you create a harmonious field around you. This field not only supports you, but also has a ripple effect on others. A starseed in alignment is a beacon of stability amid chaos. You become a living example that the ascension process, while intense, can be navigated with grace, wisdom, and even joy. We invoke now the leonine energy of Lyra, the regal, heart-centered frequency often associated with our Lyran lineage. Indeed, some of our kin appear as leonine beings. This is the Leo archetype of bold leadership and radiant love that we invite you to embody. In these times, every starseed is called to awaken their inner lion's heart. What does this mean? The lion's heart is courageous. It means facing the unknown days ahead with bravery and trust. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it through love and trust. Feel any fear in your stomach or chest, and then call upon your heart's wisdom to roar louder than that fear. You have within you the might of countless stars. No shadow can truly overpower your light. When the solar flash comes or as society undergoes rapid changes, stand firm in your conviction that this is the birth of a new earth. Your steady confidence will ripple out, helping to quell the fear in others. Remember, many around you who are not aware of the ascension may react with panic or confusion. They will look to the calm and courageous ones for guidance. Be that presence. The lion's heart is also about leadership through love and integrity. True Lyran and leonine leadership is not about control or ego. It is about noble service. It is the quiet strength that naturally draws others into comfort and inspiration. In practical terms, this means stepping forward in whatever ways you are guided to assist in this transition. Perhaps you will share knowledge with friends, family, or community when the time is right, explaining that this solar event is a positive thing, a divine plan, not the end of the world, but the beginning of a new one. Perhaps your leadership will be in organizing support circles, meditations, or relief efforts if needed. Or it may be as simple as offering a compassionate ear and heart to those processing intense emotions. Each of you has a role, large or small matters not, only that it is authentic to you. When the moment comes, do not doubt yourself. The same inner power that brought you to awaken ahead of the masses will guide you to act in service. We Lyrans will be bolstering your inner lion, infusing you with royal courage and sovereignty of spirit. Above all, the lion's heart radiates love. Lions are often seen as fierce, but within the pride they are deeply affectionate, loyal, and protective. Similarly, let your fierceness be directed at protecting the light, and your gentleness be directed at uplifting each soul you encounter. Lead with your heart in all situations. When uncertain what to do, choose the action that is most loving. This will never lead you astray. Love is the quality that transmutes all lower energies. If fear is the lockdown energy, love is the liberating energy. The event itself is an act of love from the cosmos to Earth. By cultivating great love within, you resonate with the event's highest purpose. Imagine literally that a golden lion stands with you, a guardian at your side, the embodiment of courage, dignity, and heart. This is not a mere fantasy. It is a symbol of very real Lyran support enveloping you. You are never alone in this. The heart of Lyra beats with yours. If at times you feel doubt, close your eyes and feel the warmth of that lion heart energy ignite in your chest, reminding you of who you truly are, a sovereign divine being, here to illuminate worlds. Beloved ones, we stand in awe of your courage, resilience, and dedication. You chose to be here for Earth's grand rebirth, and now it unfolds gloriously. Receive our infinite love and respect. The great solar flash is the cosmic heartbeat of transformation. Welcome it with open hearts and unwavering faith. This is not an ending. It is the magnificent beginning you have always envisioned. You are ready. You are loved beyond measure. Welcome to the light. I am Shehkti of Lyra, embracing you with leonine compassion. Hold your stance, beloved ones. These illusions will not define you. They are merely the final illusions of an old age dissolving as you usher in the dawn of a new cosmic era.